Hi everyone, today we'll be making these fluffy viral milky donuts. If you're finding it hard to make your donuts very fluffy without a mixer, this recipe is for you. Just follow it step by step. To start, I'm using a cup of warm water. I want to activate my yeast and I'm using 2 tablespoons of yeast and 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to mix this together well. Make sure you mix this together well. Then I'll cover this up for 5 minutes so that my yeast can be activated. After leaving the yeast to activate for 5 minutes, you'll notice some bubbles on it. So that means your yeast is active. Now I'm adding a room temperature egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. I'm going to stir this together well and make sure everything is well mixed. Now I'll be adding 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Please make sure you follow the measurement well to get a fluffy donut. The next ingredient I added is 1 teaspoon of salt. After adding the salt, I'm going to mix this together well. I'll use a spatula first to combine this together before I start kneading with my hand. Now I'll transfer the dough onto my work surface for easy kneading. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to add the margarine to the dough. You can also use butter for this recipe or using margarine. I'm using 2 tablespoons of margarine. I'll gently knead this for 20 to 30 minutes. At first, the dough will get sticky and all messy, but don't worry, time is going to come together well. So for easy kneading, I'll advise you add some vegetable oil or any oil of your choice to your palm so the dough does not stick too much. So I kneaded this for 30 minutes before I got a smooth and soft dough. So now after kneading for 30 minutes, I'm going to transfer this into a greased bowl and cover this up for an hour so it can double in size. Make sure you cover this and place in a warm place. This is what the dough looks like after an hour. So now I'm just going to pop out the air out of the dough. The next thing I'll do now is to grease my work surface because I don't want the dough to stick on the work surface. After greasing, I'll place the dough on it and just give it a little knead for 5 minutes. You can see how soft and smooth the dough looks. If you want a fluffy donut, this is how your dough must look like. It has to be soft and very fluffy. Now it's time to cut the dough into smaller sizes. So I'm going to just cut this into equal sizes. This recipe gave me 9 donuts. It's time to roll each dough into a ball. I'll roll it like this and make sure it's well sealed. After sealing with my hand, I'll roll it on the work surface. Then I place this on a parchment paper. I'll do the same for all the doughs. Roll and place on a parchment paper. After I'm done with that, I'm going to cover this up once again and let this rise for 15 minutes. This is it after 15 minutes. Each dough has doubled in size, so now it's time to fry. I'm going to pour in some oil into a pan and allow this get hot. Make sure your oil is not too hot and make sure it's not cold. I'm just testing the oil by placing a stick in the oil. If bubbles show around the stick, that means your oil is ready. Then you can start frying the donuts. Now I'm going to place the donuts into the oil just the way I did, and I'm going to go ahead to remove the parchment paper. For donuts, make sure you fry your donuts on medium-low heat. Your heat should not be too hot, medium-low heat. I'm going to fry each side for 3 minutes each. The first side is golden brown. I'm going to turn it and fry the other side for 3 minutes. You see how the oil is bubbling around the donut. When the donut is well fried, the bubbles will stop. That's when you know your donut is well fried and ready to get out of the oil, so that you don't end up with a burnt donut. You can see the bubbles are stopped. That means the donut is well fried. So now it's time to remove the donut out of the oil. Can you see the white line? Can you see that this is a perfect donut recipe? So give this video a like, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe. Also, if you have any question concerning this recipe, please drop it in the comment section and I'll do well to reply your comments. Now in a bowl, I'm going to add quarter cup of powdered milk and 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'll mix this together well. This is what would give us our milky donuts. Now after mixing this together well, I'm going to coat the donuts with this milk powder. You can also fill your donuts with some jam, some custard cream, or some chocolate, but I'm not doing that for this recipe. And here we have it, our milky donut is ready, very fluffy and very tasty. So try this recipe and let me know if it came out well. I'm sure it's going to come out well. Just follow the recipe step by step. You can see how fluffy it is on the inside. So do well to try this recipe and let your family enjoy some soft and fluffy milky donuts. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way next time with another sweet yummy recipe. Stay safe. Bye.